What if I told you that your mind is not your master, but your most powerful servant? That the voice in your head, the one constantly talking, overthinking, judging, comparing, it isn't truly you. The real you is something far deeper, far calmer. And today, we're going to uncover how to control that voice, silence the chaos, and reclaim the quiet power within. Because in a world full of distractions, emotional triggers, and endless thoughts, the ability to control your mind isn't just a superpower, it's survival. So sit back, breathe in, and let this story change your mind, literally. Once upon a time, in a quiet village surrounded by mountains, lived a young man named Arjun. From the outside, he had everything: a loving family, a stable job, and even a good reputation. But inside, his mind was a battlefield. Every morning, he woke up with a war inside his head. You're not good enough. You should be more successful by now. What if something goes wrong? What will people think? And so, every day, his thoughts controlled him. His emotions swayed him. He felt like a puppet, being pulled by invisible strings. One day, tired and mentally exhausted, he visited an old monk who lived in solitude near a riverbank. People said he had mastered his mind. Some even said he had no thoughts at all. Arjun bowed before him and asked, "Master, my mind is restless. It jumps from thought to thought, and I feel like I'm losing myself. Please, teach me how to control it." The monk simply smiled and said, "Come, let me show you something." They walked toward the river. The monk pointed to the water and said, "Look at the surface." Arjun observed. The water was muddy, with leaves and dirt swirling violently. "Now wait," the monk whispered. Minutes passed. Slowly, the water began to settle. The dirt sank. The surface became calm, and Arjun could see his reflection clearly. "This," the monk said, "is your mind. And this is how you must learn to control it. Not by force, but by stillness. To control your mind, you must first understand it. Your mind is like a wild horse. It doesn't care about your goals. It doesn't know the difference between reality and imagination. Its job is to generate thoughts. That's it. And it's very good at it. The average human thinks around 60,000 thoughts per day. Most of them are repetitive. Many are negative. So, the first lesson? You are not your thoughts. Thoughts arise, but you don't have to believe them. Feelings arise, but you don't have to obey them. Let me give you an example. Say you're walking and suddenly a thought pops up. What if I trip and everyone laughs? That's just a thought. It has no power until you feed it. But if you start imagining it, reacting to it, trying to push it away, it becomes bigger. Controlling the mind is not about suppressing thoughts. It's about observing them without judgment. Think of your mind as a sky. Your thoughts are just clouds. Some are dark and heavy. Some are light and fluffy. But the sky itself, it remains unchanged. That sky is you. So how do we become the sky and stop being trapped by clouds? Here are 5 practices that help. Awareness. Become aware of your thoughts. Label them. Here's anxiety. Here's self-doubt. When you name them, you separate from them. Breath control. The breath is the bridge between body and mind. Deep, slow breathing calms the nervous system and brings you back to the present. Meditation. Even 10 minutes a day can change your brain. Meditation strengthens the prefrontal cortex, the part of your brain responsible for focus and decision-making. Self-talk. Change the way you talk to yourself. Replace "I can't" with "I'm learning." Replace "I always fail" with "I'm improving every day." Detach from outcomes. Most mental suffering comes from attachment. Learn to take action without obsessing over results. One evening, Arjun sat beside the monk by the fire. "Master, he asked, Why do I feel like there are two sides inside me? One wants peace and growth. The other wants comfort, laziness, and fear. The monk smiled. Let me tell you an old story, he said. Inside every person, there are two wolves. One is full of anger, envy, greed, insecurity, and fear. The other is full of peace, joy, love, and strength. These two wolves are always fighting. Arjun leaned in. Which one wins? The monk looked into his eyes and said, the one you feed. Your thoughts are food. Your attention is the spoon. Whatever you focus on grows. If you constantly think, I'm not enough, that belief becomes stronger. If you practice gratitude and stillness, your peaceful wolf grows. But here's the secret most people miss. The wolf of peace is quiet. It doesn't beg for attention. You have to choose it. Every single day. Controlling your mind is a daily decision, not a one-time switch. There are 4 enemies that stop you from controlling your mind. Overthinking. The endless loop of thoughts. When someone triggers you and you explode, then regret it later. Solution. Create a pause. Between stimulus and response, there is a space. In that space, you choose power. Distractions. Social media, notifications, shiny things that steal your focus. Solution. Design your environment. Turn off unnecessary alerts. Use focus blocks. Protect your attention like gold. Attachment to identity. I am anxious. I am lazy. These are labels you cling to. Solution. Change the story. You are not your past. You are not your thoughts. You are the observer, the chooser. One day, Arjun got angry at a friend. His emotions exploded. He came back to the monk, ashamed. The monk gave him a bowl and said, fill this with water and carry it around without spilling a drop. Arjun tried, but every time he got distracted, a drop spilled. This, the monk said, is your mind. The water is your energy. Every time you let your emotions control you, you lose energy. Be still, be aware, be deliberate. Over the months, Arjun practiced. He woke up early, meditated for 10 minutes, wrote down his thoughts, questioned them, replaced negative self-talk, took deep breaths when emotions arose, and slowly, he changed. He became less reactive, more present. His mind didn't dominate him anymore. It obeyed him. So how can you begin your path? Here's a simple 5-step daily system to control your mind. Morning reset, 5 to 10 minutes. Sit silently. Observe your breath. Don't judge your thoughts. Just watch. Mental diet. Avoid junk input, negative news, toxic people, endless scrolling. Feed your mind with positive content, books, silence, nature. Journaling. Write your thoughts. Question them. What is the fear behind this thought? Is it true? Micro pauses. During the day, pause. Before replying, pause. Before judging, pause. These 3-second gaps give you power. Evening review. Before sleep, reflect. What thoughts controlled you today? What triggered you? What did you learn? You don't need to silence the mind completely. You just need to stop letting it control you. Remember this, my friend. Your mind is a tool, not a master. Left untrained, it can destroy your peace, ruin your focus, and keep you trapped in fear. But when you take back control, step by step, moment by moment, it becomes your greatest ally. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to be present. So today, decide. No more being ruled by thoughts, no more emotional storms. You are the sky, calm, vast, free. Thank you for watching. If this story helped you, give it a like, share it with someone struggling, and don't forget to subscribe for more life-changing insights. Now go and reclaim your mind.